How is going, everybody? Today we are going to see the finals of the IPL 2020. The teams which gonna take each other are the Royal Challengers Bangalore and the Kings 11 Punjab at the Bangalore Stadium. Both the teams would be looking to win their first title. As we see the squads here, Virat Kohli leading the RCB and KL Rahul leading the Kings 11 Punjab. That's the weather conditions for today. The keepers going to toss. Kings 11 Punjab has chosen heads. Let's see who wins the toss. So Kings 11 winning the toss, and let's see what KL Rahul has decided, and he's going to bowl first. So Parthiv Patel will take the strike and he will be facing Mohammad Shami. The first ball of the finals, plays it. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. Parthiv Patel has given some good starts in this season for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, and so has Virat Kohli. So Kings 11 has to take some early wickets in order to create pressure and not to give any runs, any quick runs in the start of the innings. There's a ball, short ball, plays it on the leg side. There's a fielder back there, but he can just watch as the ball reaching the fence. That's the first boundary and the first runs for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. So the first boundary coming, Parthiv Patel playing it. There's another, plays it in the air, and that might go for 6. And yes, the first 6. It's turning out to be an expensive over for the Kings 11. First of 4, now a 6. Parthiv Patel looking to get quick runs here in the finals. A short ball, plays the pull shot, just a single. The fine leg there. So the first over going for 12 runs. That's an expensive over. Chris Jordan will bowl the next over. Parthiv Patel on strike again as he took a single of the last delivery. Chris Jordan has the knack of picking up some quick wickets. Bowls the short ball, first one, plays in the gap, and that's his second boundary. So Parthiv Patel looking dangerous, playing some good shots. Especially the short deliveries, he's not sparing any one of them. Plays it, and there's a fielder. Is that the wicket? And yes, that's the first wicket. So Chris Jordan takes the wicket of the dangerous looking Parthiv Patel. So the first breakthrough for the Kings 11 Punjab. As we see the replay here, playing on the leg side again, but this time he wasn't able to hit it in the gap, and he pays the price and loses his wicket. He goes for 15 of 8 deliveries. AB de Villiers, Mr. 360, coming to replace Parthiv Patel. Plays it, and that's the first boundary for de Villiers. He is just clearing the front foot, hitting it on the leg side, and getting his first boundary. So de Villiers, and this time a short ball, plays the pull shot, but there's a fielder on square leg and just a 1. That's some good fielding there. They could have gone for throw, but the throw was good. So Virat Kohli, that's his record. That's a really good record, and he will be facing his first delivery in this finals. Plays it straight and clearing the 30-yard circle, and that's his boundary. It's never easy shot to play, especially when you are earlier in the innings. It's Glenn Maxwell to de Villiers. Plays it over the bowler's head, and that's his second boundary. So de Villiers playing it, that's the safest place to hit the ball, as there are no fielders there. Plays the sweep on the leg side, just a single. So de Villiers scoring with a good strike rate, not wasting any time. Virat Kohli facing Maxwell, plays it but couldn't clear the gap. And plays another shot, another sweep. Could they go for 2? And that could have been a run out. There was a little bit of confusion between the batsmen. Murugan Ashwin going to bowl the 4th over. Virat Kohli facing, plays it on the back foot and one bounce for. That's never an easy shot to play because the ball wasn't that short, but he goes deep in the crease to get that momentum and hitting the ball for 4 and plays it. There's a fielder there, but he can only watch as the ball clears the boundary. Virat Kohli hitting his first 6 and plays it on the back foot, but that's in the gap as well. Could that go for another 4? And yes, it is. So Virat Kohli hitting 4-6-4, and he is looking really dangerous for the Kings 11. And got another one, and he's just raining boundaries. It's just raining boundaries here. It's 50 up for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, and we have not even finished the 4th over. Takes the single of the last ball, so he will keep strike for the final over of the innings. Ishant Poral going to bowl the final over. Plays it on the leg side, but that clearing the fielder. The ball was in the gap and the fielders couldn't stop. That was a good shot from Virat Kohli, just playing, using his wrist to play that beautiful shot.
No shot offered.
That's a wide ball. The pressure is coming on the bowler. You can see trying to bowl wide of off stump, but couldn't ball it where he wanted to, and that looks for another boundary. And yes, Virat Kohli looks like he's just toying with the ball. I beg your pardon, that's AB de Villiers. He's on 18 and plays it over the bowler's head again. There's a fielder back there, but that doesn't matter as the ball clears the boundary again. AB de Villiers on 22. The run rate over 13, almost 14. And that's another wide.
Must have slipped out of the hands.
The 50 runs partnership up. You don't see many 50 runs partnership in 5 over games. But that's what we are watching here in the finals. The run rate over 14 now. Tries to bowl a Yorker but misses a bit, but not many damages done as there was a fielder back there. Takes the single. So the final ball of the innings, the final ball of the first innings. Virat Kohli on 25. Tries to play on the back foot, edges it straight to fielder, no runs. So no runs of the final delivery. And RCB finishing their innings at 67. That's the scorecard. You can see just a single wicket from Chris Jordan. And Virat Kohli 25 and de Villiers 23. KL Rahul coming to open the innings, and they need to score quick runs from the very first ball as they need 68 from 30 deliveries to win the title, to win the IPL final. Dale Steyn going to bowl the first ball. Plays it. Takes the single. That's some good running between the wickets, wasting no time. KL Rahul getting on the mark. That's the record for Chris Gayle in 5 over games. He would be a key player. If he gets going, there is no target which the Kings 11 wouldn't be able to achieve then. Tries to bowl the Yorker, but that's too full, and Chris Gayle hitting for 6. The first ball he plays. That's a very big shot. That's a 124-meter 6. It's never a good sight for a fast bowler to see batsman hitting over his head. Tries to play on the leg side, couldn't connect it that well. Takes the single. So Chris Gayle already showing his presence on the field. Plays on the back foot. That's a quick single. So 9 runs already, and still 2 balls left of the first over. Plays a short ball in the air. Could that be the first wicket? And the fielder drops it, and they take 2. The fielder drops an easy catch. I hope that the fielder I hope that it's not been too expensive for the Bangalore. But Royal Challengers Bangalore, Chris Gayle might took the game away, because you can't just give chances like this, especially to batsmen of Chris Gayle's caliber.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north.
The right and fast medium Umesh Yadav going to bowl from the other end. Chris Gayle facing him. Short ball. Tries to play the pull shot, but no runs. That was a good short ball. It's never easy to ball short to Chris Gayle as the tall man. Tries to bowl another short delivery, but couldn't hit it that well. But still, they will be able to take 2 runs.
Plays and misses.
So it has been a little bit short of length. Ball from Umesh Yadav in this over. And plays it.
Right off the middle of the
Flicks to the leg side, and that's second 6. That's a really big 6. More than 100 meters. That's second 6 for Chris Gayle. If he continues like this, the match would be over soon. And plays it straight, but there's a fielder back there. Could this be the first wicket? And yes,
The catch held by the fielder out in the deep.
Chris Gayle getting out. Umesh Yadav takes the first wicket. Chris Gayle was looking very dangerous in the crease and losing his wicket. Trying to clear him, couldn't clear it. So Chris Gayle goes for 16 of 8 deliveries.
strikers in.
Karun Nair replacing Chris Gayle. That's his actually first game, and he's playing straight in the finals as Mandeep Singh is injured. And he would be... KL Rahul plays it, and that's the second wicket. So 2 in 2.
2 wickets in a row.
Umesh Yadav takes 2 wickets in 2 balls. So both the openers getting out in consecutive deliveries. So the match just turned around in 2 deliveries. Nicholas Puran,
This is basically the worst time
the new
coming out to
batsman, the
middle.
batsman
Hat-trick ball.
just run over. So the Karun Nair is on strike now.
End of the
Plays and misses. That's some great over from Umesh Yadav, taking 2 wickets, 2 crucial wickets. Moeen Ali, the off spinner, going to bowl to Nicholas Puran, who would be facing his first delivery, and tries to play a weird. That's a weird shot, and that's the wicket. Another wicket.
Quick reaction.
So Moeen Ali takes the wicket as well. That was a really weird shot. If you see here, I think he was trying to play it over the keeper's head, but wasn't able to connect it well. And going to the fielder, and Yuzvendra Chahal takes an easy catch. And Nicholas Puran goes for a golden duck. Mayank Agarwal coming in this pressure match. The side needing 48 from just 17 deliveries. And plays it in the gap, and that looks like the first boundary for Mayank Agarwal. And yes, the play is a good, nice, classic cover drive. That's a good shot. They need many more of those in order to stay in this match. And plays another shot like that, and that's a bound. That's just like a copy of the first shot. Similar shot. So 2 boundaries in 2 balls. 40 needed from just 15 deliveries. Plays the reverse this time. Is that another boundary? And it looks like, and yes, 3 boundaries in 3 balls. That's the reverse. If he has missed that, that would have been a plum LBW. So the over, which started very promising for the bowler, and he has conceded 12 runs. And plays it in the air. There's a fielder, but he's far, and that's the 6.
Like that at all.
So 4-4-4-6. That's proving to be an expensive over. And that's the type of over you needed if you are a Kings 11 fan. 18 runs off the over, and there's still 1 ball left. And plays it. Is that another 6? And yes, that's a 24 coming off this over. That was a big 6.
The right arm medium bowler is
So Navdeep Saini going to bowl the penultimate over. This would be a very crucial over. 24 needed from 11, and that's the wicket.
wicket away.
Just couldn't clear the inner circle, and Navdeep Saini takes his first wicket, and Kings 11 losing their 4th wicket. As we see here, he was trying to clear but just couldn't hit the ball over the fielder's head, and Karun Nair leaving. Glenn Maxwell
The new batsman arrives at the crease.
replacing as the last batsman. This is the final wicket, and tries to clear but
Batsman had no idea what to do with
missing
that.
the
Great
ball.
piece
The
of
ball
bowling.
wasn't that far from the stumps as well. 24 needed from 9 deliveries with just 1 wicket in hand, and plays it. That was the shot he was trying to hit in the previous ball, but this time he was able to connect it, clearing the fielder. So 20 needed of just 8 deliveries, and play balls it wide, but that's a 6. That's a brilliant 6
By going over their heads.
from Glenn Maxwell, playing that shot under pressure. That was a great hit, and there's still life in this match as Kings 11 trying to fight. 14 needed from 7 deliveries. The run rate 12 now. Just takes a single of the last ball. So 13 needed of the last over to win the IPL title.
The right arm
So anybody can win. Chris Morris has given, Virat Kohli has given the responsibility to him
Wickets in hand,
to
heading into
make
the final
sure
over.
that he is able
These are
to
big
defend
shots.
those 13 runs. Glenn Maxwell facing, plays it straight to the fielder. Is that a run out? Oh, everything is on extreme now. That was a risky run. If that was a direct hit, that could have been the curtains for the Kings 11 Punjab. 12 needed from 5 deliveries. Mayank Agarwal has looked good for his 24 and tries to play, and he's out. He is out. So Royal Challengers Bangalore winning the IPL. So Kings 11 bowled out. That's the last wicket. Moin Ali takes a good catch,
bowling. The batting side
and Kings
fails to
11
survive
bowled
the
out for
overs.
56. The Royal Challengers Bangalore winning the IPL match. You can see here Virat Kohli with his team and trophy, winning his first season in the IPL. That's the whole team there. It was a good match. That's the scorecard for both the teams. Virat Kohli, the player of the match. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe the channel to see more videos like this. Until then, see you next time.